Hey y'all, Pastor Emil coming to you from Open Arms in Slidell outside at this neat little quiet spot. There's a beautiful cross back here, a little garden, and this neat little bench. Be still and know that I am God, Psalm 46:10. And just a neat little location here, just spending some time out here thinking about a lot of stuff. Was on a Zoom call today with the Slidell Ministers Association and also a Zoom call with our local circuit within the Missouri Synod, our local circuit, our other churches and pastors in the area. And just a lot to process. Kind of new to the game, trying to figure out what the path forward is for us. We've got some wonderful folks doing some amazing work with the digital resources that we've been putting out here at Open Arms, and that's been fantastic. But I know that there are a lot of folks that are just excited to get back to normal. I don't think normal is coming the way that we might be thinking. There are just so many things to try and figure out logistically to try and make that happen. We are. There's a guy. He was a treasurer at a church that I served in Maryland, and he always said, if anybody follows the rules, the church should follow the rules. And there are a lot of times where it kind of annoyed me when he said that because it meant that we were going to have to do more work. It meant we were going to have to wait longer, and all these complications to what we were trying to accomplish. But the longer it's been, the more I appreciate what he was saying. We don't have any moral authority if we can't follow what the government and what other people are trying to get us to do to keep people safe. If we're going to say certain things are right and certain things are wrong, and we want laws changed and we want all kinds of things to happen in our society, our culture, our world, well, then we better obey the things that are on the books as long as they're not uh, going against God in a clear and direct way. So I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to get to where we all want to be. And I think that's going to take longer than we think. And I'm just going to ask you for a tremendous amount of grace and mercy and patience and forgiveness. And as I try, and the rest of our staff and the rest of our leaders try to process the ways that we can best get back to worship in person in a way that is safe and in a way that doesn't create a second wave of issues that force us to come back to square one. I don't know if you're aware of all this, but there are a lot of churches and pastors in particular that were at the center of sort of the spread of this. I remember hearing a story about a pastor in New York who was connected to over 200 people that wound up contracting this virus. There are stories about churches I've seen in Canada, in Minnesota, even in rural places in Minnesota, places on the West Coast where churches gathered, and because of the unique things that we do when we gather together, this virus spreads a lot faster. And just trying to consider all that, I want to ask you for your prayers and your patience and your grace. Trying to prepare for my installation on Wednesday, a digital installation. So many things trying to work through, and just again, your prayers and your patience as we try to get to where we all want to be, and as soon as we can, but not sooner than we should. So look forward to seeing you all in person real soon. God bless you. You are in my prayers. If you need anything, please call the office or call one of our elders, call me, and we'll do the best that we can to serve you, even with the strange circumstances we're in. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.